This is the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here is your host, Jack Henry.
Hello everybody, this is Jack from the Ottawa Senators Outlook, and this is my recap and reaction to the Senators-Red Wings game. And Senators go into Detroit and demolish them. Final score 5-1. The goals were scored by Claude Giroux on the power play. Patrick Kane has his first goal with the Detroit Red Wings. And in the second period, it's all Sens there. Vladimir Tarasenko on the power play. Dominik Kubalik gets one against his former team, the Red Wings. As I did mention in my preview, this was the first Sens game for Kubalik in his return to Detroit. He has a goal there. Tim Stützle has one to go up 4-1. And then Jake Sanderson with the empty net. So, again, Jonas Corposello had 30 saves for a .968 save percentage. He was absolutely phenomenal last night against the Red Wings. So, final thoughts on that one. I'm really impressed with the Senators' effort in this one. You could definitely tell there was a bit more structure in the defensive zone, and I would say neutrals everywhere. And you could definitely say it was a good 200-foot game, and Jacques Martin giving out a good effort so far. But I just want to say, aside from the game, there's a couple things I want to go over, just because I've seen a lot of it over the last, almost 24 hours. So, earlier in the first period, before Patrick Kane's goal, Dylan Larkin goes down, gets knocked out actually, and it was from a hit from Matthew Joseph and Parker Kelly. They both hit Dylan Larkin and he was out on the floor. They brought up the stretcher, and thankfully he didn't need the stretcher. He was able to get up under his own power. And David Perron intentionally tries to injure Artem Zub on the play, and he actually has an in-person hearing, so he is definitely getting suspended. But I'll just put it this way. So what I've seen on Twitter, and especially from a lot of Red Wings fans, has been absolutely ridiculous. I mean, calling for a player to die and they were legitimately sending death threats and a ton of hateful comments, not to mention a couple of them were racist, by the way, towards Matthew Joseph, because Red Wings fans believe that Matthew Joseph should get suspended. And listen, I'm one of the people, I will respect your opinion regardless, but not only that, they were taking shots towards the fan base for, I honestly have no reason why, but they're absolutely unhinged, and I am being very honest when I say this. I have not seen this level of salt from Leafs fans, and that definitely says something. And, we go into Detroit, we win 5-1. I've never seen a fan base so salty over a loss, and again, are there some unhinged Sens fans that I've seen on Twitter? Absolutely. I've seen, and I saw a couple comments, people were kind of making jokes about Dylan Larkin's injury, saying like, oh, don't take a nap, which is not cool either. But to be quite honest with you, I've seen more bad things from Red Wings fans, and I'm not directly attacking the fan base as a whole. There are many Red Wings fans that are actually good fans, and they are good people, but there is also a good portion of Red Wings fans that, again, went onto social media, especially on Matthew Joseph's social media, and attacked him, whether it was with hateful comments or death threats or whatever it was. I just found that to be completely unacceptable, especially with a few Red Wings fans actually attacking the Sens fan base. And this was going on until today, so I just want to quickly point that out, and I think it was absolutely ridiculous. You see, it's one thing if, let's say I'm a Sens fan and a Red Wings fan were chirping about the game, right? That's one thing. This was absolutely crossing the line, and I thought I was at a loss for words after what I was seeing from Twitter. And I'm going to tell you right now, there were a ton of tweets that I saw that I can't even repeat the language of them. And especially, I'll give you a good example. Jack Richardson on Twitter said the refs got the call right. And a Red Wings fan told him to shut the up and basically call him. I have no idea why you would attack a fan of the opposing team in that way. I'm at a loss for words. I did not expect this level of salt from Red Wings fans, and to be quite honest, am I saying the Sens fans are absolutely golden? Not necessarily, because I've seen a few things that Sens fans have been tweeting. I think, yeah, that's a bad look for our fan base. But Red Wings fans, jeez. But again, this is not towards all Red Wings fans. I do think there are some Red Wings fans that are good fans in general. I've talked to a few Red Wings fans. They have actually gone in my comment section on a couple of my videos, especially with that Alex DeBrincat one that I made in the summer. But again, for those fans that were absolutely unhinged and embarrassed their own fan base, I mean, give yourself a check. I mean, go take a walk, because I was at a loss for words. That was ridiculous. But again, 5-1 final for the Ottawa Senators. They improved to 11-11. They have 22 points. My preview and prediction for the Hurricanes and the Blues games will be coming out tomorrow. But for now, this is Jack from the Ottawa Senators Outlook, and go Sens go.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. For more of this podcast, click on the videos on the left, and subscribe by clicking on the icon on the right. Thank you.